But this raw experience right now is as raw as you're gonna get. As raw as you're gonna get, unprotected. How do they get away with this much power in a motorcycle? How? Oh my God. No wonder this thing is like a drug. Riding bikes is like a freaking drug, man, and I'm just trying to get my fix. Oh my gosh. I want to do like a 0 to 60 pull in this thing and see what it feels like. Just give this baby a whirl. All right, this one's definitely different. You guys are gonna get an upwards angle of me right now. Oh, do I feel crunched up? Oh, do I feel crunched up right now? This was not what I expected. I actually wanted to go on that, the Daytona that he's on. But this is the Triumph Trident 660, I think it is. So, dude, I need to find that rear brake. Holy hell, I need to find that rear. There it is. You just don't feel it underneath you. Oh, you don't feel it underneath you. Okay, let's putz around on this thing. Okay, I gotta set up these mirrors. There we go. That's one. That's two. Good. Oh, my man took off. There, is this on? All right, cool. Again, guys, all of today, not knowing any of these motorcycles, these are all just raw impressions of today. All raw impressions of today. So just bear with me as best as you can, and I'm gonna give you as much as I can. So, oh, this bike is gonna be fun! Oh, this bike is gonna be why is that throttle so stiff? Oh, that is a tight throttle. Oh, that thing feels heavy. Thing feels heavy. It's a little bit of a drizzle. Ain't nothing too bad. Ain't nothing too bad. If I could feel this rear brake pedal a little bit more, I'd have a little bit more confidence with this bike. I can't feel much about this thing. Come on, come on, come on. Thanks, bro. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. This thing is gonna cause some problems. All right, I gotta say, where do I start? All right, right side going from the left. Rear brake throttle, of course. I don't know if, I think it is throttle by wire. But you have your kill switch there, your caution hazard lights. Then going into the middle, you have your display, which looks like it's LCD. And service interval, is that a sticker that they put on there, or I don't know, but there's an LCD screen, digitized everything. And then going over to the left hand side, you have your different adjustments that you can mess around with on the screen. Then you also have, what is that check mark? I don't know what the check mark is. You have your turn signals here. Then you also have your horn, so we'll give that a test when we go straight. And then the different modes. So right now I think I'm in road mode. Yeah, I think I'm in road mode. I don't know. I forgot what she put it on, but I think I'm in road mode right now. There we go. Go to the right. Okay. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. This one's a little bit... It's because this thing is lighter. That's why it's easier to handle. But, let's see. Oh, dude, what? How do they get away with this much power in a motorcycle? How? Oh my God. No wonder this thing is like a drug. Riding bikes is like a freaking drug, man, and I'm just trying to get my fix. Oh, I'm an addict at this right now, man. That's why I'm doing these reviews. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get it on that open, that open road right before the roundabout again. Oh, this thing is I'm gonna pull this thing. I'm gonna pull this thing hard. All right, guys, where we going? Where we going? You going that way, I'm going straight. And I don't even see the other guy. This dude must have just left and took off. My goodness. Let's see what mode I'm in. Just have to pay attention, but road mode? Road mode is smoother. So was it rain mode? Was I just in rain mode? Oh, that is digital. That's actually really cool. Road mode, do I switch? Oh, that's how you switch through. Okay, you press the mode button and then you toggle through it. That's why. Okay. So this is rain mode, where everything just gets died down a little bit more. Everything is like, I guess, softer to the touch is the best way of explaining it. Because obviously you don't want to have it be too slick and then you get hurt. I like the fact that I can actually flat foot this thing too, so that's really nice, but I just don't like how bunched up I am. Not a fan of being this bunched up on a bike. Just everything's so tight. I like my space. I like my space. That's why I got a cruiser. Oh, is this it? Oh, yeah. Yep, that's right, because we have to go that way. Yep, we're making a left that way. All right. Let's give this baby a whirl. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. This thing is smooth with the power delivery. I'm sure you guys can hear the engine just going through the gears. Oh my gosh. I want to do like a 0 to 60 pull in this thing and see what it feels like. Because my gosh, that tire. Oh, this thing is planted. At no point am I afraid that the front tire is going to go up, because this thing is planted. Wow. And that's on rain mode. Let's go back to mode. Road, rain. Road, because they have it disabled. Apparently, I think, what, Seal? Yeah, I think her name is Seal. From what she said, it's potentially disabled, which is why they don't have sport mode on here. But wow, that thing takes off. After that roundabout, I'm gonna punch it again, and we're gonna feel this thing. We're gonna definitely feel this thing. Oh, I have concerns about this, but. Yeah, guys, this is all just my raw impression. These bikes are crazy. Is that him up there? Huh. This is crazy. Wow. Look at that pull. Oh, that pull all throughout fourth gear. All throughout fourth gear. Wow. There he is. I'm gonna ride that afterwards. I didn't realize he was gonna get to it before me. So Keith, Seal, and I gotta get the other guy's name. I'm gonna ask him, like, why do you guys do this stuff? Why go out with the test rides? And Seal looks like she knows her shit. She's a big fan of bikes. So kudos to her. Here we go. Oh, another biker broken down on the side of the road, man. Yep, broken down. Oh, well, someone's with them, so not my responsibility. Okay. Ready? Let's get this down to 10. 3, 2, 1. And go. Traction control. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh. It's weird because the wind doesn't want to pull you back. Like, it just cuts through you. But, wow. And, like, I'm still here. I think it's because of the aggressive positioning of being forward. I think it might have to do with the aggressive positioning being forward. Like, I'm leaning into the wind. I'm leaning into the wind. It's not like I'm sitting back like I was on that Tiger. Wow. This is great. Let's feel that out. Feel that out. Underneath you. Look at that thing. Move. Ooh. Wow, man. Just wow. Wow, that's just long shift linkage. Holy hell. Everything's just so tiny on this thing. Everything is just so cute. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun. Oh, it's so much fun. Regardless of it being compact, it is so much fun. Just getting to ride any motorcycle is just absolutely invigorating. Invigorating. Wow, so as an everyday rider, I think if I was going like around town, urban settings, like city riding and stuff like that, I would take this just to kind of like mess around and putz around with. But I don't know if this bike would be for me because it just, well, yeah, I don't think it'd be it for me. I don't think it would be it for me because it's just too compact, too small. And I think after a while, eventually, me being too far forward is just going to hurt my back. Like, it's fun right now because I get to give the bike back, obviously. And it's like the wow factor, but just having it as an everyday vehicle, I feel like it would bother me after a while because I would be in pain. Unless it's just urban riding, cutting in and out of streets and stuff like that, that would be fun. But again, like I think I've mentioned before, and I will continue to mention, is getting the type of bike that you want for the type of riding you want to do. Adventure bikes, right? Going on and off road, having that duality to it. Same thing with dual sports. You can also have yourself a sport bike if you just want to be a speed demon, which be careful, obviously. So yeah. If you want to have a sport bike, if you want to have a cruiser like myself because you want to do a lot of highway miles and just like chug around the country, which is what I'm currently doing right now, crazy enough. Oh my gosh, you guys forgot to remind me about the horn. So yeah, if you want to do a lot of like riding around different states and stuff like that, then getting a cruiser is it. Let's hear the horn. Oh, that's cute. Haha. Mine's not much better. But yeah, this is set up for 2 people as well. Wow. Just to sit on this thing as a passenger, I feel like would be very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. And this is just a very small bike. Again, it's just for putzing around, man. Just for putzing around. So I'm going to stop at that same spot that I did before, give you guys a little bit of a walk around on this bike, show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll get on our merry way. We'll get on our merry way. That stop is coming up. I think it's up there. Oh, nope. Right here. That wasn't it. I'll let you guys hear the engine. I will say, when I started punching this bike, the traction control turned on, so it's doing its best to keep planted on the ground. Like right when it feels you really gun it, it's like, nope, TC, stay on the ground, stay on the ground. Wow, that's a good dog. Oh, that's a big dog. Saint Bernard. Or Burmese mountain dog? No, Saint Bernard, I think. Saint Bernard. Such bulbous mirrors. Look at these things. It's like freaking bugs looking at you. Wow. Oh, I think the hardest part about test riding these bikes is just getting used to them in such a short period of time. Like, I don't go as crazy as I would on my bike because I'm used to that thing. This thing is just like, I got to get used to a whole new rider triangle. And since I think what is also a factor for me at the very least is because I don't know much about the bikes. That's another reason why I don't push too much. I try and stay within my skills. I try and stay within my knowledge so that, God forbid, something happens, man. I mean, I would hate for something to happen to the bike, and I would also not want something to happen to me, obviously. But it's always hard just test riding these bikes because it's starting from scratch. It's like relearning how to ride a motorcycle, to be honest. It's like relearning how to ride a motorcycle because not one motorcycle is the same. They're all different. They're all different. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to think about it like that. But I'm glad. Still glad that I get to do this. I'll take all the demo days in the world, man, just to test ride all these bikes. So, also, community, do me a favor, get in contact with Harley, Yamaha, Suzuki, Triumph, Indian, and let them know that your boy is willing to do motorcycle reviews for them. I'll get better and better, obviously, as time goes on. I've only been doing these since I've only been recording stuff and doing reviews officially since October of 2023. And the page is growing, and I'm happy about that. So I appreciate you guys supporting me as much as possible. And yeah, just let them know if they want something to do a review. I'll definitely do a better one, because at that point I'll have some time to research all this information. But this raw experience right now is as raw as you're gonna get. As raw as you're gonna get, unprotected. Ooh. Boom, boom. There's our stop up ahead. Abuelita. There's our stop up ahead. Get a good look at this motorcycle. Neutral. All right, let's see what we're working with. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Looks so pretty. Got a fat ass tire in the back. Chain drive too. My gosh, this thing has 7,000 miles on it. Holy hell. This thing gets rid in. Gets rid in. Huh. I love the green accents on this. Love the green accents. Look at that exhaust too. Nissan brakes. And Showa shocks. And suspension. Look at this thing. Wow, and I'm a big fan of this. The little tail, like the wheel cover just like that with the license plate. That looks so cool. I'm a big fan of the vertical license plates that are typically on cruisers. Love that. Oh, and it's a key to start everything too. Very simplistic and minimalistic in design. But let's get ourselves moving. If I had more time to do this stuff, guys, I'd do it better. Ooh, you're coming out wide. If I had more time to do this, I would definitely create more B-roll for you guys. But let's see what I can create from the demo day when I go there, when I get back, I should say. Record all the bikes, talk to people, hopefully get a couple interviews, man. Just gotta be careful on these roads, man. Oh, the suspension in this is actually pretty good too. You don't really feel much. But I'd imagine suspension in all new motorcycles kind of feel the same. They're just like, oh, this feels really nice. And then after a while, you start riding it, it's just like, oh. But also, this suspension is not geared towards my weight. Like, this is probably a 400, 500 pound motorcycle, and you have a 200 pound man on top of it. So 700 pounds plus. That's a lot for this thing to handle, but it can do it. So if the suspension was tuned to me, oh, I'd imagine this thing would feel so much more comfortable than it already does, to be honest. This thing is handling very well. Handling very well. I have no complaints about it. Oh no, my only complaint was that it's just too damn small. It's too damn small, but that's not the fault of the bike. That's just my preference. So if you want a smaller bike to putz around, this is it. This is that bike for you to putz around on. The bike for me? I don't think so. Oh, rain, hold off, please. Hold off just a wee bit longer. Well, this thing was fun while it lasted. Definitely was fun while it lasted, but I don't know. Oh, there he is. I
got a little turned around at one point.
I was wondering how I got back before you did. Ooh. This might be it for us. This might be it for us. It's starting to rain now. Ooh, Triumph Rocket. My God, for such a little bike, there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
There is a lot to this damn thing. I wish I knew more.